Okay, at this point I have it all the way closed. The gauge is all the way closed, and I'm just taking a 4/1000 of an inch feeler and putting it right here. And you can see right now, as you follow this along, that it seems to be pretty consistent through there until it gets to here, and then it's too tight for the 4/1000 to go through. Now I'm going to turn the wheel approximately 1 inch or 2, quarter turn, and right there at this point it is completely locked. There is no way to turn it. It will not turn. The 4/1000 will not go through. This side as well. But through the middle I have a much wider gap. I'm going to put the let's see what gauge I'm going to put through here. I'll do 7/1000, and you can see the gap here, 7/1000 of an inch, and then it stops right here. But the center is 7/1000 of an inch, and then it comes right to here, and there's nothing that will penetrate that. This cannot turn right now. This is completely locked. You can see it's totally locked. Okay, we'll leave it there for a second. I'm going to take the 3/1000 of an inch. Nothing, 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 nothing. Right there. And locked right there. Now the center, at that setting, here we go, back to number 7. See if I can find 7 again. Six, 7 comes after 6, right? There's 7. That's tight, I mean loose right there. I got 7/1000 of an inch, and there it stops. This would probably give me the right amount of paste. However, this won't turn. This absolutely is totally locked. You see this wheel, as I turn this wheel will not turn. It is completely jammed right there at this point. If I loosen this up 1, and I'm going to loosen it up 1 on this side, I'm going to reach that. Okay. Then it frees it up a little bit. Now you can start to hear it binding right there at this point. Here's my little marker pen, and I'm going to put a mark right here where it's binding. Here it's free, locked right there, free, and then locked. Okay, now at this point where it's binding, 4/1000 of an inch still does not make it through, and that's on the second one. 4/1000 of an inch on this side doesn't make it through on that end. However, the center now, $8,000 bound right here. Bound right here, and free in here. I'm going to open it up one more. And turn the wheel. Here again you hear right where the mark is, you hear it grinding. And it seems like everything is working fine. That's 8/1000 of an inch. 8/1000 of an inch. But in the center, where my paper is going to be, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 thousandths through there. And over here, even more, 14 thousandths. That would deliver a lot of paste. Much more than I would want. But right here, 14 thousandths won't go through. Open it up still, which I would never do on any job to that point. And it seems like the rollers and everything seem to be rolling pretty free at this point. I come back to my mark, the center, I'm 14 thousandths, and I come right to here, and you can see where it's tight right there. At this point, that measurement is 6 thousandths. Seven thousandths. Eight thousandths. And 8 thousandths there. Just real tight. But the center is, well, here's the 14 thousandths, and that seems to be firm in there. So in other words, the center of this is delivering way too much paste, and if I try to limit the amount of paste it's delivering by closing it down, even to its tightest point, which would make this opening here, it's 7 thousandths right there. It's tight and binding, and it will not turn the wheel. Right there. See the mark? That is just, I'm forcing it. I'm really forcing it. Right now it just will not move. So that's not cool. And like I said, I've had these machines and I've never had this much trouble with one. Here's the next. Now it's finally loosening up on the third. So I don't know what the problem is. It seems like this roller is not there's something wrong with the roller. You can point the camera over this way here. Here's a kind of a dash or some kind of a thing that came when it was delivered, and there seems to be a lip here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not. So that's my problem, guys, and hope you can help me solve it. I have 700, 800 and some rolls to start on Monday, if we're not blown away by a hurricane. So I would appreciate your help on this, because I need this machine to work. Other machines are tied up in other jobs. I can't pull them off. And that's about it.